Okay, here we go.
Oh, wow, huh, Ricky?
Yeah. The original version.
That wasn't so bad,
Ricky. You know what's interesting, though? What's interesting about that song and that version of it is that it reflects like an idea, and it's Genesis into the world, and so it has its birth and its initial, the way it goes, sorta. That was the first level of it. But then in performing it and doing it months after that and now years after that, that song has taken on such a deeper meaning. And I look at it so safe, I was playing so safe at the time that song was written. I was really more, my life looked different than it does now. Now it's just I've done so many things. And so now when I sing that song, it's like, I take it up a whole octave. And just and scream, oh, let me live and let me love in a holy, holy way. Let me share the good that's overflowing. Oh, let me care for those around the world. Oh, let my steps reveal the path of peace. Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way. So there are other words that came now that really, really describe the way I want to live. And holy, holy is not Holy, Holy. It's WHOLLY. HOLY. Holy, holy, holy inclusive, holy caring, holy serving, holy bringing my best. That's the way I want to live. So that's why I was, so there is another version of it, but that was good. The band sounded great.
Oh, Vicki, what strikes me about the comment that you just made, I was on a panel this afternoon, entertainment and media, and Barnett Bain and some of those people who they're wonderful artists, and they make films, and they have great philosophies behind it. And we talked about how if it's really art, it's constantly evolving. But that doesn't mean that its first iterations are not, those are like the whisperings of that voice wanting to come into the world, and then you step in and further embodied and further embodied. I've never known you to just sit back and let it be the way it is, because I think that would just bore you to death.
Oh, I'd be so bored, I'd die right away.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. You're a true artist, my dear.
I am that. I really am.
And Ricky, I want to come in and just say what you were sharing earlier, which is that music just has a way of, that where words can only kind of reach our brain, music has a way of sort of taking over the whole self. You listen to that music and you're just taken to some other place. I'm sitting here in the room. We were all, we're just taken someplace different.
Someplace, it's music is a powerful something. It's just the glue. I mean, it's just the everything for me. And I don't know. It's the vibration that just keeps me centered, and I learn my lessons through it. Like I'm working on a song now, and the request is that the presence of the all in all flow through me. That's what's on my mind. That through whatever the world is shaped, just flow through my mind. And that because I will know what is true when my point of view is like really, really pure and really focused. And then I'm not so thinking about what I'm going to lose, but more of what is it that I get to bring. What is it that I get to bring? And I'm watching the way. And so somebody told me, they were like, because the choir at Agape, they really, I let them sing a part of it, some parts of it. And so this one lady said, she said, well, finish the song. You can finish it today. And I just looked at her. I was like, well, it might finish today and it might not, because I'm growing to understand what the song came to teach me. So every song that I write or the songs that I've written with Michael, these songs I've learned important lessons, valuable lessons from my life. So, I'm not the songwriter that's just writing, creating this music for this, like that kind of thing. It's like I'm really growing to want to live in a holy, holy way. So, and embodying that and really allowing that to really to guide me and to be the real muse. So I just know that's my modality this time. Music. Well, there are quite a few other things, but music for real. Music, and I just love people, and I love children. And I love you, Barbara.
Oh, I love you too, Ricky. That's all there really is. Sometimes I bet you feel that you don't even want the song to be written or to be finished. Like it's almost like living with a child or something that has grown to be a part of you. And yes, you want it to launch out into the world, but at the same time, you're having an experience with it. So I could imagine that's
I don't have
an
that
interesting
one,
relationship. No,
but I know what you're saying though. But oh no, I am so joyful when it completes. I am thankful. I was like, whoa. It's like really great. And then sometimes, there was a singer at Agape that sang the other night, and she was so confident. And I just watched her. I remember when she was so nervous and needed me to hold her hand, And she didn't need me to hold her hand anymore. She stood up there and she sang. And there was a little piece of me that felt like when my son went to first grade, and at one point after about 3 weeks of my holding his hand as he went inside the gate, he looked at me and says, I don't need you to hold my hand anymore. I can do this by myself. And I cried. I was like, okay. But that was the end of that era of him needing me to be that way, with him. And it was the beginning of his maturing. And and there's something in you that really goes like, wow, wow, how do I process this? I'm feeling like I lost my son a little bit here, but I gained a little man, you know. And but with music, it's different. When the music finishes with me, I'm delighted because, believe me, it's on my mind all the time. Wow, I've written quite. I've worked on a lot of songs with AG&T and gatherings, just working through the ideas.
Yeah, I know. And there are times when I know that you come to a gathering. I mean, even it surprises you sometimes. You find yourself in front of a group of people, and you come to give what you have, and you do a chant that is familiar, and then within about one line of the song, the whole room is singing. That to me, that's a moment of revelation every time, and you seem surprised by it every time. Like, oh my goodness, you actually remember this?
Well, they want to sing. It's a beautiful feeling. It's like a surprise always that for me to have a life where so many people love the music that I've written, but yet I'm not a famous person like in the ways of commercial talents that they are. Like, so I will go into a concert, like I was in concert in Palo Alto just last week. And the week before that, I was in New York. And it was deep because, like, when I go into these concerts, I know there are people there that have never heard of me. And I always ask, is there anyone here who's never heard of me? and they raise their hands, and I was like, oh, wow, they made you come to this concert. And then I started asking if you would like to hear. And people just start shouting out all these songs from my catalog. And it's like, Trust Love, Holy, Holy Way, I Release and I Let Go, Use Me, blah, all these. And so when they finish doing that, and I go like, okay, I got them all written down. I'll try to do everything tonight. And I say to the people that were there for the first time, I was like, now you want to get the music so that you can shout out something too. It was so funny. And then when it's over, the Ricky versions, they come up, they go like, wow, I'm part of the tribe now. So it's just a beautiful life, and I want to do something with it. I want it to be a good life. I want to serve with this music, with my message, and with all the gifts that I have, and that is, that's what's in my heart.
So, Ricky, let me just come in. I think, I can see why you're part of the closing ceremony, because what you're talking about in your own life, how you are expressing who you want to be. I mean, isn't that what, when we talk about Global Oneness Day and the transformation of each person and the collective, I mean, isn't that what, it's growing into, is what you're expressing?
Mm-hmm. Yes,
for me,
definitely.
That's how it feels.
I think, it's a life on purpose, and when you know what your gift is, if and you know what it is that brings good to the village, and that you learn how to do it, or you're learning how to do it, it keeps increasing, and it's excellence. You just want to do that. You know that you came to do that. You're inspired to do it. You create ways to do it. You find the people, or they find you, who want to work with you and create inspired works that wake people up and make them know that we are not so separate. We are really one, and that's what it's all about.
Absolutely. And we have only about 6 minutes left, so let's be sure to just get to a couple of things. Yeah, can you believe it?
I want an hour to next
Barbara and Ricky, only 6 minutes left. My God. I want to just make sure we get a couple of things in. By the way, I think we lost the instant teleseminar, so those people that were putting the comments in the window, I think that window is gone. So, but it happened at the closing ceremony. So, imagine if it had happened somewhere during the day. So we can feel good about that. But I want to just share a few things. One, I'll only get to one aha moment from the day. And God, I've got probably 20 written down here. But when Desmond Tutu was saying, quoting from St. Paul, and saying each person is a God carrier, and then talking about how, what that means, where in fact the divine is within each person. Wow. I mean, just what an extraordinary moment. There were thousands of moments like that. So once again, Steve McIntosh is here in the room with me, and other wonderful guests at the Highland Institute. There were so many moments, so many moments. So it's probably just as well we not try and put too many out here on the table, because we'd leave way too many. But what an extraordinary day. I'm going to get to thank yous to everybody, but in this moment, just say to all of the speakers and the leaders, the grassroots leaders, the authors and speakers, just so extraordinary that everybody gave of their time and came together. And it's so powerful when you have over 50 that are all out in the world individually, sharing as you do, Ricky. But then when they all come together in one place at one time and share, it's unbelievable. And maybe the world does change in a little bit, when that happens. I don't know.
I believe it does. Can I read something from Patanjali, the compiler of the Yoga Sutras?
Please.
It's so short.
Love Patanjali.
He says, "You are inspired by some great purpose, some extraordinary project. All your thoughts break their bonds. Your mind transcends limitations. Your consciousness expands in every direction, and you find yourself in a new, great, and wonderful world. Dormant forces, faculties, and talents become alive, and you discover yourself to be a greater person by far than you ever dreamed yourself to be." And isn't that so? Isn't that what this day has been about?
Absolutely, Ricky. Gosh, that is exactly what this day has been about. And you know what? We have 3 minutes, so I guess I need to kind of start into a close here. It's hard to believe 30 minutes have passed already. But I want to first
that was
do
the quickest panel all day.
I know. Where did our 30 minutes go?
I know. Some of them felt like they went on for hours.
So we've got to do the oneness hand signal. We start with a peace sign where, we say our bodies are separate, but as we know, there is only one presence, and then we say we, and you can reach out at the person across from you. We are all one. Pull it back to your heart when you say one. We are all one. And Peter Melton created this oneness hand signal. So cool, and we can do it with our neighbors. I do it with my daughter all day long. She's sitting here with me, my 10-year-old daughter, Sophie. I also want to mention the oneness community that Janet Gunn, our colleague, created. It's incredible. Go to theonenesscommunity.org. You can list your own projects there. You can join projects there. It's amazing, and I just wanted to share that. Also, Joshua, if you're around, do you want to come in real quick? Joshua? I'm not sure that he can hear me.
Sure, I sure can, Steve.
Yeah. Do you want to share for a minute?
I'd be glad to. I just want to let you know how grateful I am to be here with all of these esteemed teachers, and how much of an honor it is for us at Maestro Conference to partner with you in this way. And I remember earlier today when Archbishop Tutu said, that God is community. And I feel like that's what we've created here today.
So true. God is community. That was another profound thing he shared. So, Joshua, great to have you with us. I want to say Maestro does these calls at cost, and because they believe in Global Oneness Day. And if anybody's interested in understanding Maestro better, I invite you to reach out to Joshua. Joshua, what's your email address?
Folks, you can send an email to support@maestroconference.com.
Okay, support@maestroconference.com. All right, let me just now thank you, Barbara, first my co-convener here, Barbara Fields, the Executive Director with the Association for Global New Thought, Ricky Byers-Beckwith. I want to thank all of the speakers and sponsors. Ricky, thank you so much for being here. God, you have a precious heart, and it's so wonderful to hear you speak. It's really a delight. Thank you. And thank you to all of the speakers and authors and leaders that have made this day what it was. It's really, words can't describe. I also want to thank my colleagues and partners in Humanities team who've put so much effort into planning and producing this event, and also Barbara and her team. I want to mention John Thomas, Anna Marie Patiers, Nanette Kennedy, Dee Meyer, Carrie Beach, Angie Lyle, Garth Cattrall, Todd Kramer, Melissa Pori, Julian Cole, Jewel Alexander, Debbie Savatsky, Eleanor Healy, Lorraine Thomas, and others. And by the way, I want to just share the reason I like mentioning their names is they're all volunteers, and they do just incredible work and work many of them year-round. So thank you so much to all of them. In the year ahead, I want to just invite what maybe so many of the speakers shared to hospice this illusion of separation. And it is such a powerful force on the earth, and maybe it's time to just hospice it, let it go, so that we can live in connection in this community that is the divine, that is ultimate reality, living as one with the divine and each other, which creates this incredible earth that we've always known was ours. So let's do that. Let's make that happen. Let's make every day a Global Oneness Day, because in truth, of course, every day is a Oneness Day. So also mark your calendar for next year. It's on October 24th, and we'll be back next year, and we look forward to seeing you then. Barbara and Ricky, any last words here as we wind this down?
Barbara?
No, I think that what's on my mind most of all is the tremendously sincere hearts that people bring to an experience like this, and I see it no matter whether they're technicians or whether they're listeners or whether they're presenters or hosts, whatever they're doing, I feel a great sense of collaboration and real sincerity, and I'm very grateful for that, because that's the whole point of it all.
Mm-hmm. Global Oneness Day. How good does it get? The intent is so honorable and so beautiful. Thank you for letting me be a part of it, and see you, whether I'm on the call next year or not, but I'll be listening October 24th, 2015.
Yeah, and hopefully you'll be here with us.
I'd love to.
But thank you. Yeah, you'll be here. Consider yourself invited. You're with us, Ricky. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And just from all of my friends here at the Highland Institute, Steve McIntosh and all of the people here at the Highland Institute, we say gracias and thank you, really, and enjoyed this. And so everybody have a great weekend, and we'll talk soon. Okay, and signing off. Hard to believe. Over 12 hours later. Yay! Okay, take care, everybody.
Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.